says,
I just shit myself.
I think. I just.
I'm
He
stuck.
just said,
Help!
I like to lick the butts.
Oh. Wow.
You are
I
not
like to
getting
play with
anywhere,
balls.
little Flodonator, until you pay the ransom.
G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD for game number 2 of Old Ass Gamers vs HBZ in the first round of the Guru tournament, these being the qualifiers being played on Friday the 12th of October for the big one on Saturday. Now, spoiler alert, if you have not seen Game 1, I am about to spoil Game 1 in my commentary in Game 2, so go back and watch that. 3, 2, 1, spoilers! HBZ really did take Game 1 very comprehensively, as Old Ass Gamers splits hard left, much the same as HBZ did actually. No, sorry, they are splitting equally left and right with one base builder on the observatory. They're going to take West Skylights with Modem to Hell covering. The aliens moving out the other side of the map. Now, I like this because it doesn't tell Old Ass Gamers which hive the aliens have. There's Vixen though poking out, so Old Ass Gamers, if they've got their brains in the timing, will probably be thinking, okay, that means we've got a cargo transfer south hive. Sorry, a subsector hive. So that's where the aliens are, but a lot of alien teams will try to not alert the Marines to which hive they're at by timing their initial attack, slowing down in West Junction if they've got a subsector hive, and then waiting till aliens over at East Junction as well. So HBZ is locking down Crispix here. I like that play, and waiting for their moment, and then just diving on him as a huge horde, and that's going to leave Pizza in a bit of trouble here. He's going to get caught in this corridor as well. On the previous game, we did see HBZ really winning a lot of the 1v1s. They were exerting some serious dominance over the Marine team, over the alien team with their shooting. Now, can HBZ come back with some skill? Can HBZ back that up with very skilled alien play? We are about to see, and we're seeing very aggressive pressure on West Skylights as well. Now, I am going to move away from that combat once that's done, because will HBZ actually be pushed off here? Yes, they are. So well done to the Marine team there. But this is a very different strategy here. You can see a nanogrid status than Old Ass Gamers strategy in the previous game, which was to go for a fast second hive in cargo transfer south. Down here instead, HBZ has gone for double resources in nanogrid status. So that's a very cool tactic for your resource flow. And Floodinator and Dreidel, they're not even bothering to attack. They know they're going to have a resource advantage anyway, so they're just waiting. And I really like, this shows incredibly good team discipline when players are willing to sit and wait like this, listening for pizza, and they're going to come from behind. Floodinator actually not attacking at the same time. That's very interesting. I'm not sure what the tactic was there. And while HBZ looks like they may lose this combat, no, okay, it's going to be a draw there. One Skulk backing off, one Marine backing off. It was very, very cool the way HBZ just waited for that. So no second hive yet. That'll probably put the Marines off because it is accepted wisdom in a lot of NS2 play right now to go for fast second hive. So, excuse me, I take a sip of the fluids, keep my voice going. It's going to probably put Old Ass Gamers on the back foot when they start to see different timings for technology. This alien team is going to be having a huge amount of res flow. They are going for a crag hive first. You can see that in the lower right hand corner, and they have just started. They have just completed a carapace shell, which I believe is hidden underneath these. Yes, you can see it sort of clipping through there. It's hidden underneath those clogs to protect it, to stop any rushes on it. Now there's the shotgun research from Old Ass Gamers. That's going to help them out a bit in the Skulk combat. But with carapace coming for HBZ, it's going to negate the shotguns a little, going to make it easier for the Skulks to survive a hit. But look at HBZ's timing there, just waiting till these Marines were in the corridor before pouncing as a group. Very hard to follow this big fight here. But it looks like HBZ is going to come out on top with no losses, with a parasite kill on Modem to Hell at the end, just to really nail that. Floodinator and Dreidel are also going to take down topographical analysis. As a general rule, as a Marine team, you do want to stay ahead in resource flow against an alien team. You want to have more extractors than the aliens do harvesters. NS2 is an asymmetrical game, and it's not necessarily the case that equal harvesters to equal extractors means equal play. Right now, HBZ is pulling ahead in terms of harvesters. They have 3 harvesters to the Old Ass Game at 2, which is very surprising. to see out of an alien team. You usually see the opposite. So the fact they're holding nano grid, and I like this Hydra positioning. Me being a more amateur player, I'd usually place them against the walls here, but you can see that HBZ has placed them there instead because it draws the Marines in, and once they're in, they could take fire from all three rather than just ducking behind corners and shooting the Hydras off the clogs. So very cool play there. One of the best things about watching these competitive games is just to learn from these players. And look at Dreidel. He knows he's outmatched here, so he waits for them both to go through, takes one bite, and he's actually going to force these Marines back. So even if he doesn't kill them, he's drawing these Marines back up into their territory in topographical analysis. So instead of going maybe down to nanogrid and poking against those harvesters, they're going to have to go back and deal with Dreidel. Good kill by Pizza. Pizza. I'm just going to call him Pizza because I just can't pronounce his name. But so there's, I mean, it's not always about the kill, you know, it's about moving your chess pieces as well. And in that case, HBZ forced to retreat from Old Ass Gamers. Old Ass Gamers no doubt looking for the shell here. They do scan for it, but they cannot find it. Probably realize it is underneath the track. And right now they need to kill some life forms, or at least kill something. Now, Crispix may be able to kill the Gorge, but with 2 lurks, HBZ really playing differently, and I'm really enjoying this. Double lurk is something we don't see, we haven't been seeing in the competitive scene recently. It's very cool to see the lurk out, and in such force, a twin lurk attack, devastating there, defending that hive, and now we get to see what, what these 2 lurks can do. So the accepted wisdom has usually been for a fast second hive, followed by a fade with blink. But HBZ is turning that on the head. Their second hive is grown, but apart from leap, we don't have blink coming. We don't have. We have Dead Man Walking and Dreidel probably saving one of them to go fade. Old Ass Game is again pressuring the alien hive. I like this. Getting some pressure on the alien hive can put the alien team on the back foot. And Modem to Hell has found a way to shoot the shell. So if they could kill the shell, that would be a really big blow. So there is a way through there. I think he killed the clog that was protecting that earlier. But HBZ does clean it up with a great team reaction. They all come together and took down that assault. But OAG, good play, damaging that shell. Now they have claimed the pipeline, so this is important. A second command station. Unfortunately, they've lost West Skylight's resources. They've lost topographical analysis resources, so they're going to be struggling in terms of resources right now. Now they've got a second command station, which is great because it does allow that high level tech. They've got a phase gate to it to hold it, but without resources, you can't exploit that high level technology. They've got weapons level 1 and shotguns. They're definitely going to want armor level 1 research starting soon, because this double resource flow is just churning these aliens towards fades. So they're going to need to get that armor level 1 up, because it does allow you an extra swipe of survival against fade hits. And so we're going to need to see that crucially taking back topographical analysis. The importance of this cannot be overstated, given they do have that second command station. So if they could take emergency nozzle C12 as well, that would put them in a good position. But the resource flow from HBZ is just off the chain. The overlook growing as well, so it's going to be 5 harvesters unless this Marine player, going by the name of Crispix, can kill it. And with his switch axe, he may be able to. There aren't any aliens nearby, and there's none spawning in that hive, so I think he'll be able to comfortably take that harvester down. There's a drifter in there watching him. So Old Ass Game is definitely not down and out in this game. I'd give the advantage to HBZ just slightly, because they have more resource flow. They've got high level life forms. They will have fades very soon. We're now at 46 resources for Dead Man, 48 for Dreidel. No sign of blink research yet, but the team resources are there to do it. And Old Ass Gamers is just not holding as many resource points. They're up to 20 team resources right now. They could research armor level 1. And in fact, no, it's not just starting. I saw an animation on the new arms lab, which is very cool, isn't it? And no, that is not going to be happening quite yet. There it goes. There's armor level 1 researching start. Reach at start, and you can see there is a nice little animation from this arms lab structure saying, hey, I'm researching your armor level, which is good, because the Marines are going to need it in a few more moments when we will see the first fade out. Unfortunately, Crispit's unable to kill the Overlook Harvester. It is bleeding, but it is not dead. And Pizza and Murder are going to get caught from behind by Floodinator there. The leap, so crucial, allowing HBZ skulks to close distance with the Marines very effectively. So 2 hives up against 2 command stations. So at first glance you'd think, hey, these teams are equal in this match. But remember, the resource flow for the aliens is much higher right now. They've exerted much far superior map control. And HBZ is doing very well in this team, though. This match, though. All Last Gamers team is fighting very well as well. They may not be as good in the 1v1s, but they clearly have a very good grasp of strategy and tactics. They know where they need to drop and when. They've played and there is a fade coming, by the way, which does not have blink, but blink is on the way. They know that they needed to take this, and they know that they needed to get that phase gate up to protect it. There are no mines on it right now. Again, you're seeing the effects of them not having as high a resource flow in this game. But Floodinator putting down some pressure on the pipeline, so HBZ has figured this out. I don't know, they did realize earlier the pipeline had been claimed. Now this fade may be actually seeing the use of the drifters there to increase the attack speed of these aliens as well. Devastating levels, and oh my, that drifter ends up making a big difference, and I think this is going to be a crucial moment in this game. They are going to lose the command station. They've lost the phase gate, and that is really big. Because without that second command station, that possibility of maintaining a tech parity with the aliens, getting maybe some jetpacks out to deal with the fades is not going to happen. Weapons level 2 is on the way, which is going to help. All those gamers haven't been able to connect quite as well in the 1v1s as HBZ have, but weapons level 2 will make those bullets bite even more when they do. Now, this first round is a best of 3, so if Old Ass Gamers does not pull a comeback here, they will be out of the Guru tournament. I have faith in them. I reckon they could pull something out. Poo Fighter is actually probably not going to want to get in there. He does take the clog, but as I said earlier, those Hydras are just going to be devastating against him. He's trying to find a position where he can hide behind the Harvester. Unfortunately, not able to. Doing a little bit of damage to that Harvester, which is good, but not a hell of a lot. The resource flow from the alien team is just off the chain, and you can see the benefits of that with a hive going up. Floodinator is clogging it as well to defend it. The new clog model you can see there as well, pretty cool. So very, very cool play from the alien team. They're going to very effectively be defending this third hive, and the Marines are sitting on 4 extractors. Interesting, the aliens have not taken the one in the pipeline. I think that was probably an oversight. They might have moved on to bigger and more important things, but no doubt the alien commander is going to try and drop that harvester and go, wait, why can't I? And send an alien back to check it, and that alien will of course discover that extractor and destroy it. So now we're seeing an attack on the Marine base. There needs to be a beacon right now because the Marine team is all over the map. There's the beacon. The observatory will be destroyed. They will have to spend precious resources. They do actually have 54 resources though. That's a lot of resources. We may see armor level 2 pretty quick. We definitely need to see something to spend that on. There's the observatory going up. But we definitely need to see something out of the Marine team in terms of tech. They've got 51 resources. That's way too much to have at any one time. The alien's still not destroying this extractor, which is really good for the Marine team. Poo Fighter may just be able to finish building that extractor. It looks like it's very close to being built, but a lurk and a fade against Poo Fighter. He wasn't going to have too much of a chance. So 64 resources, no research on the arms lab right now, probably an oversight from the Marine team. You do not ever want to have 70, no, there we go. Okay, level 3 weapons are on the way. So Old Ass Gamers is trying to increase the bite of their weapons. Level 2 to level 3 is not a small jump. Level 3 weapons are very expensive, they take a long time to research, and they're extremely devastating. So Old Ass Gamers, if they can get level 3 weapons up, will probably be able to surprise these fades with a couple of shotgun blasts. Unfortunately, and grenade launchers as well. Okay, they may be going for a level 3 grenade launcher attack on a hive, which is cool because those level 3 grenades will just tear through hives. But the problem is, as soon as they move out to one of these hives, the aliens are going to counter, and the aliens may even just sacrifice a hive to destroy the Marine base. They may just base trade, and when you've got 3 bases to trade, the Marines only have 1 base, it's not going to work. Yes, the Marines have the beacon available. There's an Onos coming in as well. Too bad we don't have Wasabi one on this cast, because he would make it very clear that there was an Onos. So alien pressure on this, and honestly, I think right now all Last Gamers, unless they could pull out an amazing hive kill with these level 3 weapons and grenade launchers, or even a kill on double, a kill on double would be good as well. They could go via East Junction, topographical analysis. That would be good too. But all Last Gamers is saying we're not ending it so quickly. We've got something up our sleeves, and they do have something up their sleeves. These level 3 grenade launchers. But they... I love all those gamers. They're so much fun. And remember, guys, this is their first tournament. This is the first time they've ever played in a tournament. And this is their debut performance. And I think to go up against an experienced team like HBZ, even if HBZ hasn't been practicing the last few weeks, it's a big ask for them. And they've played with honor. They've demonstrated a clear grasp of tactics, actually going flamethrowers as well. Very interesting. I'm not sure what the rationale is here, but level 3 weapons are up, and if they can retreat and fire on this Onos will actually drop like us really fast, because level 3 weapons, as I was saying, there's a fade down. So there you go, level 3 weapons already paying for themselves. That Onos retreating under the withering level 3 fire. Lebowski is taking a lot of damage as well. Flatinator was actually almost killed. He was the Onos that ran away earlier. And so, no doubt, HBZ is thinking, whoa, what was that? That must have been level 3 weapons. Poo Fighter is still talking smack, and that is cool because he's a friendly dude. They're a funny bunch of guys, and again, it's their first tournament, guys, so, you know, it's an admirable performance from them, and I can't wait to see, you know, if they pick up their shooting skills just a little bit. I really think that they'll be a force to reckon with. They'll be in the mid tier because that's really where they lost it in the early game, in this game and in the last game. It was just the 1-to-1 kills. The aliens were able to exert a lot of map control on them very quickly, and they just weren't able to counter that, because when they went up against 2 skulks, they would get killed. Lebowski actually walking there to surprise Modem to Hill. You can see the amount of damage that shotgun does. Not as much as you'd think. The rifle is actually more effective than the shotgun. Pizza was just going, I don't care if there's an Onos from the room, I'm going to kill this harvester instead. Welder's going up as well. Very interesting. All those gamers choosing to spend their resources like this. I mean, a lot of teams would probably go for a ninja phase gate or something like that, drop a couple of grenade launchers. But all those gamers is just going for a tech as if they're not blocked in, which is kind of cool. Now, 3 Onai are probably going to be able to tear this up. I have to admit, that is a lot of Onai. And, I mean, level 3 weapons or not, 3 Onai at any time is just devastating. And they're going to go straight for the command station and kill it very quickly. So that is GG. Well played to HBZ. The more experienced team does take it. It's great to see HBZ back. They are back. They are proving that they are forced to be reckoned with. And old ass gamers.
You seen the movie.
Well
you seen the movie. That's why you won. You stole our tips. That's why you won. That's right. You all seen the movie.
Old ass gamers, Poo Fighter. Do you want to do a quick post round here? What do you think about that? How do you think it went in your first ever tournament?
Okay. I want to say one thing and one thing only. Basically, they won because they saw the tactics, which is above the video, you know. We all know the video. They saw the tactics, they learned about it, and they used it, and they knew our weakness, though. So
yeah, fair call, man. Fair call.
They won because of that.
HBZ, what do you say to the charge that you are ruthless, horrible hackers that watch their tactics? What do you say to that? Oh man, there's 2 Onai here. This is scary.
Yeah, I think without these videos, that was impossible for the HBZ to come back. So these videos help us so much. Thank you.
So there you go. HBZ admits that it was the Old Ass Gamers video that alerted them to Old Ass Gamers tactics and allowed them to take this first round. But guys, thank you so much for playing. They were very enjoyable matches. It is such a thrill to have HBZ back on the scene, and it is equally a thrill to have a new team on the scene in the form of Old Ass Gamers. And despite going down there, you guys did acquit yourselves very, very admirably and well, and can't wait to see more games out of you in future. And guys, hope you enjoyed that cast. That will be the end of this one, but hopefully going to bring you more preliminary rounds casts from this tournament on NS2HD.
We love you all. Remember us.
And also, if we lost, it's based of them watching our video in the forum. So I just want to get it out.
I watched it 3 times.